Be back at it again with another awesome video, ladies and gentlemen. Today, uh, well, thinking about something a little that it's mostly about when people like attack YouTubers for getting like information about wrong in films. It's that mostly when someone leaves a bad review on something, don't just attack them for it, because at the end of the day, it doesn't really solve anything. And here's the thing: I really like the YouTuber called Filmento, but even I have to agree. Sometimes he makes a bad review and bad points in reviews. Like in the FNAF one, the when he complained about the water being all of a sudden a weakness for the animatronics, they are robots, so it's not that out of the ordinary. Really, I mean, but at the end of the day, it's you just need to point out to him and just say like you this is why you're getting this all wrong. You're getting that part wrong right there. And mostly the thing, his his review on Thunderbolts was bad. He took a lot of things the wrong way and tried to add things that really didn't try to add and he tried to say tried to and in the review, he also just needed. He also said that they could have added things that really just didn't need to be added at all. Because I mean, Valentina. I mean, was like perfectly fine in the movie. What he said about adding more villainy to her character just seemed unnecessary, honestly. But it was just, and his complaint about the being in the bunker for a long time. It's just like sure I guess he did ignore a lot of the characterization, the fun moments in it, and just said they move from in terms of I know because he did ignore all the characterization, the the fun moments, the connecting with the group, how they acted with each other, all the fun moments they had together, and just said it's about them moving and instead decided to focus on them just moving from one room to another, and like yeah, he did ignore like the fact that there's a lot of characterization and a lot of fun moments with them in that helps define their characters in the vault. And it's kind of stupid, but to say like, but at the end of the day, attacking him is not gonna attacking him because of those points is not gonna solve anything. So Fomento, I'm sorry, I like your channel, but I did not like your review on Thunderbolts. Yeah. And in the Jurassic Park Rebirth video, him about saying like, oh they, oh like the dinosaurs in like the peaceful dinosaurs in like that shot where it just shows the like in remember like Henry Loomis like leaning out and kind of like hugging a dinosaur's leg. It was a pretty cool, beautiful scene, but he didn't think so, I guess. But he said to add more to it, the dinosaurs should attack any person they see. To me, it just seemed like, I mean, for the dinosaurs, for the peaceful, for the beautiful moment, the dinosaurs, he just said, dinosaur, he wanted to add more high stakes action, I guess, and he said dinosaurs should attack anyone they see. But honestly, I feel like, but I don't, which I didn't necessarily understand because I, it just didn't really seem necessary at all, and it feels like it, in honestly, it it just it just felt like it just didn't need to be honestly, it just didn't. It and honestly, Filmento, you're kind of the only one thinking that because about this scene with the dinosaur where like Henry Loomis like hugs the dinosaur's leg because I think I feel like it's better off as a beautiful scene. That's personal opinion here. So I disagree with him on that. And this thing, you can disagree with what what some reviewers say online, but do not go at attacking reviewers. And and this doesn't necessarily um strictly involve reviewers. Sometimes the people who give running advice sometimes give some running some running advice that is not as good as I think it is. Like for writer Brandon McNulty, um, him him using the Batman from 1989 movie as the star a movie to see how coincidences ruin a plot. I don't necessarily think that's the right movie to use, considering that Rise of Skywalker exists. I mean, them just getting launched into this little quicksand pit where the dagger just magically is there, and the fact that the Death Star didn't, and the fact that the Death Star coincidentally, that's just like I don't understand. Also has some of the dumbest plot points ever, like this the goddamn coincidentally the Death Star blew up in such a way the dagger was allowed and the ocean didn't move it at all in that in that in that state the dagger was allowed to like show the entrance to like the next wayfinder like also coincidence Palpatine returned that Batman 1989 was not the right movie to like just focus on coincidences ruling stories. I swear to God. And honestly, I feel like should have used multiple examples of movies because like it feels like while I don't want to attack because I don't because honestly you shouldn't attack him, but I felt like he was him using the movie kind of felt like he was just dogging on it honestly because for no real reason. And just don't attack him for it. Just point out to him that no, this is not what you think it is. And the same thing for him saying Lex Luthor from Superman 2025 is a bad villain. Because I need to explain a lot of things right now. He says he left Superman unguarded, but he had a guy like that had his hand morphed into kryptonite, like literally like poisoning him, and there's like no sun, so he can't like reach no sun in this like pocket dimension, so he can't really recharge after he's been exposed to kryptonite for so long. And the Metamorpho God, while he does make a son, he, Lex Luthor also threatens his child with a soldier directly across in the next cell. There's a soldier with his gun who has the Metamorpho son having a gun. Probably has a gun at him or something like that. And not to mention, this is basically like a prison. So, and there was like a fight scene when he got out. So, like, there's other guards there. He's not really unguarded because, like, there's a lot of things that are keeping him from escaping. And once he does like all that stuff, Luther lashes out like, and once he does escape, I think it's kind of reasonable that Luther kind of lashes out because there were so many measures in order to keep Superman there without him necessarily needing to be there. there. And about him, Lois needing to distract like Luther, about Miss Mr. Terrific and Lois being a distraction to get Luther to come over. Luther could also just as easily call upon like the other like guards in the pocket dimension and just go after them. Because at the end of the day, he could just it can really just go either way, even in that situation you proposed. Hmm. Anyway, and you said that he doesn't mean he captured Superman, but Superman kind of surrendered himself willingly, so it's not exactly that. Hmm. He didn't capture him, so I don't necessarily think, and it's basically impossible. And I don't necessarily know how you immediately decide to have a plan to get capture Superman again, because that guy is borderline very powerful. But and in a way, but in a way, you also he also does because he gets like the, the uses he then tries to destroy Metropolis just to get Superman to get there and die by his two minions, the Engineer and Ultraman, which is basically a Superman clone. And it nearly actually works. And it nearly actually works because like because like Ultraman's basically being the sh- being the hell of a Superman until like Superman gets asked Crypto to just go after the cameras, and you can't and you complain that he lashed out. He then lashed out. Yeah, he lashed out. He basically the a very honestly good plan just went to waste again because it was actually kind of well thought out despite being on the fly, and he nearly could have killed Superman because he had a clone of him. So and he has real like his jealousy out to the you saying he revealed his jealousy out to like his entire staff. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he says he's not dim, so I think this staff already kind of knows because like if he was that comfortable like telling Superman he was that jealous, yeah, I think his entire staff knows. But anyway, that's my video. Make sure to subscribe, comment, like, notification bells for my future videos, and don't hate anyone because they got something wrong. Without further ado, bye bye.